How many positions should you hold? Some people like to hold many positions. I know some traders who have 30, 40 positions open, and then there are traders like me who only have 2 or 3 positions open at any particular time. Now, there is no right answer to this, but the more diversified you are or the more positions you have, more complicated trading becomes, because then you have to look after those many positions. The reason why people have that many positions is because they are taking a portfolio kind of an approach, and then they are putting these positions which are 3%, 4%. It's a great way to reduce your risk because you have so many positions. But whenever you try to reduce risk and diversify and have so many positions open, your returns suffer. So if you want bigger returns, having bigger position, highly concentrated position is a one of the ways to make big money. In order to have highly concentrated position, it is very important you get a good entry, because if your entry is very late and if your stop is too wide and if you have a very big position, then it can be it can lead to a lot of drawdowns if it doesn't work. So to get good positions, big positions, you need good entries. Also, in order to manage large positions, you have to have a confidence in your setup. If you have very high confidence in some your setup, then only you should go for bigger positions, especially those who are in the beginning phase. And if you go very large position size, it is likely that you're going to suffer catastrophic losses. At the same time, if you take too small a position, it doesn't move the account. So there is a fine balance between like kind of not being reckless and being prudent kind of a thing. Now, the second thing is not all trades are equal. Means there are certain trades where there is an overwhelming amount of catalyst, or there is an overwhelming probability that they are going to make a big move. Like when I am trading episodic pivot as a setup, when I select a candidate for episodic pivot, I have extremely high conviction on that trade based on the research, based on the catalyst, based on how these kind of trades work in the past. So I'm willing to put in a lot more capital, and I'm willing to take a big position, going up to even more than 100% position in those kind of trades. At the same time, if I am going to be doing a swing trade, then I don't want to be like really going in with that kind of a thing and carrying it for a long period of time. I might start with a bigger position and then reduce it by selling into strength. But essentially, one thing which is clear is that the lesser the number of position you're carrying and concentrated position you carry, more likely that you're going to end up making bigger money. So if you are one of those traders who is used to having too many positions, try and work out a plan whereby you reduce the number of position which you carry and increase the size of the position. And the more concentrated positions you can hold, the better it is, because it will allow you to have higher returns. Also, it will force you to be highly selective. In order to select the right kind of a stock, a lot of time people don't want to go through the pain, so they just like buy 10 stocks. But that's then in that process you're not buying necessarily A quality setups, you're also buying B category setups or C category setups. When you have to only carry 2 or 3 positions, you are forced to select the best ideas in the market. So think about how many positions you want to carry. 3 is a better option, 3 to 5 is the best option. Carrying too many like 10, 20, 30 is going to lead you to suffering in terms of returns.